Hello again, everybody. I just wanted to make a quick little video for you here explaining the descriptive assignment that you might have seen that I posted under week 2. A quick video, not a marathon video like my last one. Sorry about that. I'm going to try to tighten it up a little bit. So this assignment, the descriptive assignment, again, the assignment sheet, it's under week 2. It says descriptive assignment sheet. That's what you should look at for all the instructions here, and I'm just going to try to explain it a little bit. So first of all, this is what I'm calling a small writing assignment. If you remember back to the syllabus when I talked about the grade categories, this is going to go under small writing assignment grade category. This is not an essay, okay? So don't worry about introduction, conclusion, transition, thesis. Don't worry about any of that stuff. This is not an essay. This is more like a writing exercise. So I'm still thinking about the Vershawn Young, should writers use their own English stuff. I still have that fresh in my head right now, so I'm thinking about that. And I think this is definitely a place where we can try to write more in our own English, right? It's a descriptive assignment. So what it's asking you to do, it says, for this assignment, I would like you to describe a place that you associate with your childhood. It could be your room or another room in your house or any place that you used to visit as a child, anything that reminds you of what it was like when you were a kid. It might be a positive place, it might be a negative place. So what we're trying to do here is describe a setting, okay? And the idea of doing this, it's going to go back to something I'm going to talk about with coming to an awareness of language, that Malcolm X essay, about this idea of a narrative essay, an essay that involves descriptions. But again, this isn't an essay. Sorry, I'm confusing everybody. All you're doing here is writing descriptively is what this is about. So I think this is a good place to try to write more in a way that's comfortable to you, to try to write more in your own voice. Obviously, you're going to be going back into your memory of a place that reminds you of your childhood. So hopefully that will bring it up. So some things that you want to do, if we're describing a place, right? A good way to start is to think about kind of sensory details. Like, if you're in this place, what would you see? What would you smell? What would you hear? Maybe taste, depending on what you're doing, right? Touch? I don't know. But you want to think about what it looks like, sounds like, all of that stuff. Because you want to be able to like really help the reader to picture everything, to really put themselves into the place that you're describing. And then I go on to say here, in the assignment sheet, I say, think about the words we use to describe a place in order to explain the vibe that we get from it. Word choice is important here. So in addition to sights, sounds, smells, feelings, I would also say things like emotions, or like I like to use the word vibe for this. So not only do you want to give a sense of like what this place looks like, but I also want to try to, I also want you to try to give it a sense of like, is this a positive place for you? Is this a negative place for you? Should we be feeling happy about this place? Should we be feeling sad? This is something, when you took those multiple choice tests in high school, they might have talked about mood or tone of a piece of writing. I think vibe is what we're really talking about. I think that's the word that really, hits what we're looking for here. So I just to give you some more of the directions. I say, you want to give the reader a real feel for what it was like to be in this place. Your goal is to transport the reader to this place that you associate with your childhood and make them share your experience of it. So I was very intentional when I said that you want the reader to be able to share your experience of it, because that includes, again, not just the sights and sounds and smells and everything, but also, yeah, is it happy? Is it sad? So the way that we try to put like a vibe into a piece of writing is all about word choice, The thing about English is that there's a lot of different words that all kind of mean the same thing, Like I think in one of my classes we were talking about the difference between the word odor and the word aroma. If you guys know aroma, they both mean the same thing, right? An odor is a smell, an aroma also a smell. But aroma is like a much more positive word. Odor kind of more negative. An odor is probably bad, and aroma is probably good. I'm gonna give you guys an example of this. I think it's probably gonna have to be for a video next Monday. I'm gonna have us read just the first page of something, just a little descriptive writing that we're gonna read, and I'm gonna try to use that as an example to show you what I'm talking about here in terms of creating a vibe. But yeah, this is an easy little assignment. It's just a writing exercise, no intro, no conclusion. Don't worry about all the rules for essay writing. Forget about that shit for a while. Let's just do some writing, okay? So the requirements here. So I gave you the formatting requirements. These are things that we're going to have for all the writing, all the small writing assignments or the essays that we do in this class. Things like writing in Times New Roman fonts, 12-point fonts, having it double spaced, putting the name, date, class, and the professor's name in the upper left corner, having a little heading like that. I want you to include a title, an original title. Don't have your title just be descriptive assignment. Have a title that relates more to what you're writing about. Maybe it's the name of the place you're talking about or something else. But I want you to have an original title that connects to what you're saying in your essay. It's going to be 500 words long, which is like around 2 pages, maybe a little less than 2 pages. So it's not very long. That might seem long. But once you get going on the descriptions, it's like there's a lot to think about, you know? Like what color were the walls? Was it a lamp or was it an overhead light? Was it a carpet or was it wood floor? You know, was there a printer and a bookshelf in the background? Did you have a Salvador Dali painting on the wall? Whatever it is, right? So you really want to kind of like immerse yourself in this place. You know, you like close your eyes, try to invoke the memory, and really think of all the details that you can. You know, do you smell your mom making breakfast down the hall or something like that? Is there syrup and coffee in the air? Things like that. So 500 words, it might seem long. I think once you get rolling, once you access that memory, I think it'll come easily. Okay, and then the other thing, this is due October 8th, which is a week from this Friday. This Friday is the 1st, the next Friday is the 8th, so that's when it's due. Like I said, I'll have another video for you with an example about this coming like on Monday. But yeah, that's this assignment. If this doesn't make any sense or you still have questions, you can send me an email. I'll try to explain more. And yeah, I think that's it. So short writing assignment, little writing exercise for us here. And that's it for now. Talk to you soon.